What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Ms.B.
I'm here, HEAD.
And we're back with the weekly recap. This is Stacks Magazine. This is vlog number 37. 37. We almost at 40.
I thought you were finna get in that Kanye voice, that Valley voice.
Oh, the white voice?
Yeah, it's like that.
Oh, I can talk like that. I might need to start talking like that because, you know.
Wow.
Anyways, what's up, y'all? I hope everybody had a good week. Thanks to everybody who's been watching our videos, going to our website, following us on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, Facebook. We appreciate all of you guys. Let's see. Anything spectacular happened in my week? Oh, we want to give a shout out to Tony Khuu. He is one of the owners, and he's a promoter of the Vein Orlando. They are voted
Vein Orlando.
Vein, VAIN, is one of the top clubs, if not the top club in Orlando, Florida, and they've been voted top 100 nightclubs in the United States. So shout out to him. We have an interview with him that's on the site now. You can go check that out. And shout out to our writer Abner, who interviewed him because Abner's from that area, so he got a chance to. And he went to school. He went to University of Central Florida with Tony, so he knows him. Okay. So shout out to Abner, shout out to Tony Khuu. Also this week I had the opportunity to attend the Art and Hip Hop. It was just a discussion. It was T.I, it was Fahamu Pecou. He's an artist, he's a black artist, a young guy, and I forgot the curator's name that was there as well. But it was a very nice dialogue discussion. It was real chill. It was held at the High Museum of Art here in Atlanta. They talked about just the correlation of music and hip hop with art and how everything just kind of intertwines with one another. So if you never heard of Fahamu Pecou and seen his art, you can follow him on Instagram or you can check him out. His last name is Fahamu, and then his last name is Pecou. So you can check him out. Shout out also to Marlon Wayans. Shout out to Ziggy, our writer Ziggy. He attended the Marlon Wayans held a private press reception for his upcoming movie, A Haunted House 2. This is the second installment of his movie series. And he answered questions. It was just nothing but press there from blogs and, news sites. And he was there answering questions.
Who was there?
Press and news sites and...
Who was there?
Marlon Wayans.
I'm saying, were we there?
Yeah, my writer Ziggy was there. Shout out to Ziggy. I mean, I can't be every guy now.
Ziggy actually real potent question like why some of this stuff sucks.
Oh God!
Sucks. You suck. Some people do say that. Now I was keeping it all the way 100. He sucked. The only thing I ever watched with Marlon Wayans was the one with when they was the blonde girls. Now that was good. That was funny. Yeah. Everything else, Drink your juice in the hood, minute something. That was whack. It was whack, but you know what it was what it was supposed to do. You know what I mean? So a lot of people don't really like his movies, but hey, they have that slapstick comedy thing that they do. Yeah. The Wayans family, it's either you love it or you don't. But anyway, Marlon Wayans was in town for that. He was over here for the weekend. As y'all know, the Bronner Brothers hair show was going on last weekend, so it was a lot of celebrities in town for that. What else went on? The other day, Tiny, she had a fundraiser for her for the Love of Her Father's Foundation, which is a foundation that kind of is dedicated to her late father that had Alzheimer's. So she was collecting donations, coins actually, for the caregivers, and
So shout out to everybody who, you know, has a parent or has a family member that suffers from dementia or Alzheimer's and who just can understand that struggle. And, you know, just shout out to Tiny. I'm actually probably going to, I didn't get a chance to interview her the other day, but I'm going to be setting that up soon, and also setting up an interview with Shakana. I got her information, her contact information too, because she was in the building. So I'll be setting up an interview with those two soon.
Let me interview Shakana.
Why?
That thing thick, buddy. I be seeing them Instagram pics. I be like, man, she got a little plump little dude on. I like it.
She do got him.
I like it. Keep giving us pictures. Give me the energy, baby. I love it.
Oh, man.
Head love it.
Man. So shout out to them. I'm trying to think of what else. I feel like I went somewhere else this week.
You went running.
Oh yeah, I went running on the belt line today. Shout out to Raheem. I can't be here. He talking about he can outrun me. He can outrun me with a broke ankle.
With a broke ankle. I am the Ethiopian of Alabama. I run circles around there.
That fool probably can run half a track and be out of breath like, oh, I'm about to die.
All right.
I'm about to die.
Hey, we got cameraman in the building. We gonna have to put this on camera, and I'm gonna show bells that.
Oh, it's on camera. Y'all hear him now?
Okay. I don't mind no problem with it.
We gonna film it.
We gonna film it.
You said you could do what? A mile.
Let's try 2.
Non-stop?
Non-stop.
Nah, no, I can't do 2 miles non-stop. I can do a mile.
I told you I was the Ethiopian of Alabama.
Anyway.
She can't do it 1 mile. She trying to say she gonna run with head.
I can do 1, but I can't do no consistent 2.
Now somebody gonna have to really shoot a real gun, and I can run about 4 miles. Y'all shoot a real gun.
Just shoot a gun, or call the police, yeah, stuff like that. They'll motivate them feet, huh?
yeah.
But anyway,
everybody work out. Get your workout on.
Anyway, yeah, it's that time, y'all. It's getting hot, so we don't want to see no cellulite in them booty shorts. And
put them spandex down now. Spanks. Put them spanks down now and go and work out. Do what Bell's doing. Then you have the perverts hitting you on your dicks like baby.
DMing me on Instagram and Facebook.
I seen it today. I said, I know why they be texting out there. Them lips. You always do that lip down.
Right. One dude, another married dude talking about, girl, them lips. You saw his comment? He from Florida. He like, oh good, them lips. I said, see, y'all gonna make me go insure my lips.
Yeah, you need
I'm put out a policy on these motherfuckers.
You got some like some old Marilyn Monroe around them motherfuckers. Yeah, you need to go ahead.
I need to probably be a lip model or something. Let me call up L'Oreal and CoverGirl or something. I do. And I got pretty teeth too.
I guess.
Damn.
I just
somebody you get.
I did too.
But because I hardly smile on the pictures, but
you got that Instagram post with them lips down to the T. Yeah, I said, oh yeah, she'll work this motherfucker like that. That's what them perverts be out.
They be fucking hypnotized by them shit. I was like, see
you should hit the motherfucker everybody with a good morning. You want a pervert?
Good morning, baby.
Hey, get your lip game, step your lip game up,
baby. Y'all lip game up, baby. You gotta work. You gotta Oh yeah, we also went to Devin Michael. Devin Michael is an indie artist. He's a singer. He has his sound. I listened to his little album that he put out. His sound is it's R&B, but it's more like popish, I think. But he's a young guy, really nice guy. His mom is very nice. I got a chance to talk to her. I was also on a live podcast radio. I forgot the name of it though. At the event, which was a good look for Stacks Magazine. So I don't know whoever their listeners are. Hey, if y'all happen to be tuning in to the vlog. But yeah, we went to that this week as well. So shout out to Devin and good luck on just everything, your career. But anyway, moving on to the news, y'all. Oh, what happened this week for you? Y'all see he got on this Parker High School thundering herd. What's a thundering herd?
A herd of thundering herd. This is the Bison, you know what I'm saying? I went to Parker High School in Birmingham, Alabama, one of the oldest black high schools in the country. Our school started in 1900 and it's still going strong. We won the 5A state of Alabama basketball championship yesterday. Everybody was in the building, all the local stars, which is me. I was in the building, rooting my team on. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you a little refresher of certain people that graduated from my school. Neil Carter.
Neil Carter? Give me a break, Neil Carter.
Give me a break, Neil Carter. Graduated from Parker High School. A.H. Arthur Harrell. You know what I'm saying? We've had 3 names. Negro High School, Industrial High School. Then we was named after our former principal in the 20s. Arthur Harrell Parker High School. And Angela Davis attended our high school too. She just had a thing on documentary on TV One. You know, it's a very historic school. We was once known as the largest Negro school in the country. You know what I'm saying? We got this history down locked. Hey, we first and everybody else last. And you know, I'm just so happy right now. Shout out to my people, Parker High School. Oh yeah, baby. I want to talk about while we talking about sports. I want to talk about the dear brother Darren Sharper. He was a football player and then turned NFL analyst.
Oh, you just segued into that.
Oh, okay.
That really went on the list, but since you was in sports, but go ahead.
He was a tree jumper. He's a rape man. You know, he's a alleged rape man. He been from state to state, putting them Mickey pills on them guns and putting that thing on them guns from New Orleans to L.A. To New York. He got rape charges everywhere. I hope it ain't true, but if it's true, you got to go, Darren Sharper. You know what I'm saying? He from Virginia.
It's true though. He had a whole bunch of people that done came out and said he be drugging them up. But
groupies, come on now, groupies say everything.
I mean, they do, but they ain't. From state to state, though, it ain't all occurred in one state.
No, it ain't true. So we don't know. We don't know. You proven not guilty until you. Well, y'all know the rest. I ain't gotta say it, but hey,
right,
man. Yeah, I wish him well. And I hope that it's not true. If it's true, hey man, you gonna go to jail and get your time and do it right, and you know, hate you messed up your career like that. That's it.
Dude's still raping women around here.
Why would you? I mean,
and he don't even have. He's a good looking dude. Number one, he still was making a little money.
Little money. That means the money that he made, he ain't have to spend it because he was making at least $500,000 a year. So he really was.
So he was straight on the money end.
Right.
You cannot be such a sex addict to the point where you raping folks now.
I think it's arrogance. If it's true,
you think it's arrogance?
It's a sense of
arrogance. But how's it arrogance when he could easily date a woman that like a man to be rough? You know what I'm saying? Or like pain, or like to be choked, or you know what I'm saying? Like to be manhandled. You know what I mean?
I guess I don't.
I'm trying to think of why he.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of. I don't think I can think of his arrogance. You don't want to talk. You don't want to wait. You don't want to even discuss it. You want to get them naked and bang them, and that's it.
You don't want to hear them say nothing.
Nothing.
And the only way to do that is to drug them up.
Right. You don't want to hear the people that he probably like are so fake and roundabout, and he had to do all this talking. He like. Stuck it. He got a little speech impediment.
Maybe there's something wrong with him down there.
Wow.
I mean, you never know. They all need to be tested for HIV.
Ooh, don't put another spin on the story.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out the reason why he would be raping chicks. Like, why would you be raping chicks? You got a disease or something, and you just saying, you know, one of these hoes done got me, so I'm finna get as many hoes as I can get.
But he's been accused in the Miami, like I said, Miami,
New Orleans, LA.
Damn.
State to state.
Dang, but I hope it ain't true, but you know.
I don't know. Well, you know, they said
CeeLo.
Yeah, he had that little rape thing
CeeLo ruined
last year.
He lost his job, but you remember what's her name said she was scared of him. What's the girl from Destiny Child?
Latavia?
The sexy one. The one sexy than Beyonce, the brown one.
Kelly Rowland?
Kelly Rowland was scared of him. She'll never interview with him again.
Why?
So he was asking us some
intimate questions.
Yeah.
He got that little borderline. And shout out to CeeLo, because you used to like my best friend in middle school. And I used to be like...
Your school lump, that's your lump.
I used to be like, why you like CeeLo?
That was the maid.
Not cute.
That was Maze produced.
This was a middle school. CeeLo didn't go to Maze.
CeeLo didn't go to Maze?
Big Gip and everybody else.
Okay. I thought he was.
But he didn't go to Maze. But yeah, shout out.
Wasn't that thing? Shout out to Allen Iverson, get his number retired.
Hey,
got his number retired, that's it.
Hey, you need to come to the Blue Flame on Tuesday. Let's do it up for you.
I'm trying to spend that
for your retirement.
Spend that man money.
But you best believe he gonna be in one of these clubs next week.
Balling
for his retirement.
Dog, man.
How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet his face show up on somebody's flyer this week? His face gonna be on somebody's flyer this week.
That's so wrong.
Hey,
salute you,
I'm just being honest.
Right.
But look at him. AI is so cute. He look. Y'all think for real look the same. AI look like he ain't aged a day.
Okay.
Got them good jeans, honey. Anyways, sticking to the NFL. This what you say about N-word thing?
Okay, back sports. I think
we still on sports, y'all. This whole N-word thing just keep surfacing.
Okay, first of all, NFL is putting the rules together that if a player used the N-word in the game, he would first of all the team would be penalized and be a 15 or 10-yard penalty, and the next one would be a personal foul, and sometimes I think that you could also they can be fined for using the word. I think the N-word derives from a Philadelphia wide receiver was at a concert, a white wide receiver at a concert, and got upset that the security wouldn't let him get through, and he told him that he would go through there and he'll hurt every nigga back there. Mm-hmm. And that caused a very big stir. Some of the black players said they wouldn't respect him no more. And then later on in the year, an offensive lineman, which was a white offensive lineman, was threatening a black offensive lineman and using the N-word like it was a regular day. But he was, and other black offensive linemen thought it was cool for him to use the word. So I guess they come with this year a rule that say, hey, if you use that word while we're playing, we're going to fine you. First of all, we're going to penalize your team. And then the next one, we're going to fine you. I think it's a good thing. You know, anything to stop that word is a very bad word. He uses it. Nigga
or nigger is the bad word.
Any of them are bad. Both are bad. They shouldn't be used. I think it's a good thing that they are trying to move toward this. Hey, everybody needs a redirecting at some point, you know. Not just football players.
Just everyday people.
Yeah, everyday people. And
I know it'll slip out of my mouth.
Yeah, it's a common word for us.
Yeah, for us. Instead of saying man, or instead of saying boy, or instead of saying, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Friend, you just say.
Yeah, they stop making excuses. You know, people making excuses for it. You know, we have several artists, superstars are making excuses for using the word. I don't think it's no excuse, but if you use it, that's for you.
Like Common, he was recently in the news because he was supportive of the N-word, and of course, you know, he went on to explain why he was supportive. Basically, what he was saying is he was trying to explain to his mom, because his mom would tell him, don't use the word, don't use the word. And of course, you know, Common used to be a very conscious, you know, a rapper who rapped about consciousness and topics of that sort. And
his mom would tell him don't use the N-word, but he said at one point he did stop using, but after a while he thought about it some more. He said, hey, you know, when I go back to my neighborhoods, and talk to my kind, you know, the young fellas or whatever in his neighborhood, this is what they understand. If I was to go to the neighborhood and speak a different way, they're not going to understand or grasp what it is that he's trying to tell them. So he continue to, you know, talk as they do and still try to feed, which is kind of like what Stax Magazine does. If you look at it with a broad perspective, what Stax Magazine is basically doing or trying to do is take the same information that you would read, you know what I mean, in a Black Enterprise or Forbes magazine or Wall Street Journal or CNN Money and translate it into a way that the urban community can understand this same information. So from that standpoint, I understand where Common is coming from. You know what I mean? I understand him having to take the information, but if you just single out that word by itself, yeah, maybe he could find another word to use in this place, you know, in this place. But from a broader perspective, I understand where Common is coming from, you know, and I understand his reasoning as to why he's continuing to, you know, use it. But if he does have options. Right. He does have options. So what happened right now?
I don't know.
Okay. But what they talking about though? 50 probably just trying to
get some media thing, you know.
Right, but anyway, so everybody had their opinion about the N-word. For me, at the end of the day, to each his own. If you're standing by somebody white and they happen to say nigga, I'm saying somebody who didn't necessarily grow up with you, you know what I mean, could be a complete stranger, and they said to you or to somebody, you know, in a derogatory manner, because you can tell the difference with the tone of voice and everything, then yeah, I would say that's the opportunity to go and check that person and say, hey, you know, why you saying that? You know what I mean? You shouldn't be saying that or whatever. But if it's somebody that's not of the African American race and they're with a, you know, of another race, and they used to be they grew up around African Americans, and they probably at your high school or whatever, and that's just how everybody talks in the whole high school, then I don't see what the issue is.
Oh, okay.
So, for me, it's to each his own. To each his own. Do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. Do you.
Don't do it. Everybody do what they want to do.
But if you of another race and you come to me and you be like, you all me,
but that goes.
Then you just gonna suffer whatever consequences that's gonna come your way.
I think everybody doing that now. Nobody gives. Excuse me, like everybody. I don't give a fuck. That word is so common these days. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Everybody walk around. I don't give a fuck. Yes, you do. You do. Stop lying. And it irks me when I see people telling me they don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
No, dog.
They give a fuck.
Dog. After so many, depending on the situation or what it is that you're talking about.
If you give a fuck, you need to talk about it.
But I'm saying, after so many times, yeah, you get to the point you be like, fuck it, dog. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never been like that?
No.
You ain't never said, fuck shit, dog. Not on no job, not in no class.
I do, but it's just so common. If you in the urban area tomorrow, watch how many people say they don't give a fuck. That word is just so, and they really just give up. It's like a sense of, it's just a giving up. It's just a quit. You quit. I don't give a fuck. You quit. You sucker.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. If you're a woman in a domestic violence relationship and you keep getting beat up, yeah, I will hope you at some point say, I don't give a fuck. I'm about to leave about him.
You don't give a fuck about yourself if you sitting there and let them beat on you.
I mean, right. So I'm just saying.
You don't give a fuck.
I'm just saying.
Hit me again. I don't give a fuck. Hit me on this side. I don't give a fuck.
I'm just trying to think of an instance where it be like, somebody be like, look, now, I don't give a fuck. I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? Forget it.
It's like the new young folk word. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. That's their favorite.
Well, yeah, the young folk, they don't. They shooting and they killing and they don't, and they robbing and they stealing and they doing everything else. And yes, they do not give
F.
It's not a good thing though.
It's not.
No.
It's not. But we can only try to save the couple people that watches our vlog. We can't save the world.
Yeah.
But anyway.
That means moving right.
Moving right along. Okay, so who's being sued in the news? Jermaine Dupri in the news again.
Now I don't give a fuck about that.
See. And apparently JD don't give a.
You don't give a fuck.
Cause he ain't paid nobody nothing.
What's new?
So what's new? But anyway, it was in the news that Jermaine Dupri, one of his ex-business partners who actually started, it was like a music company. I think it may have been like a publishing group with him back in the day. Mm-hmm. This is when Jermaine Dupri was really first popping off and everything. And according to their agreement, their contractual agreement, they were splitting everything equally. Mm-hmm. So, just when they was really popping off as a company, I mean, JD popped off and he got a deal with EMI, a publishing deal with EMI. From that point on, the man said he ain't seen no royalty check, he ain't seen no profits or nothing out of all these records. Mariah Carey, Usher, Criss Cross, the Brat.
Oh, he'll get no more publishing.
JD was taking all the money. He told EMI that he was 100% owner of that company when he wasn't.
So why are you doing it so late? After it went down.
What you mean?
Why he ain't do it when Mariah was really hitting that whole album? I was like, Lord, he can retire now.
Because JD probably was throwing. I think he was giving him like a little money. You know what I mean? But it didn't total up to the millions and millions of dollars that he was supposed to get for his share of the business. So, apparently out of that, JD still owes him. JD's current manager, and I think he's suing either EMI or one other person, but they owe him $1 million. They haven't paid that man $1 million, and he wants his $1 million.
B.
From Jermaine Dupri.
I ain't no millionaire. I'm far from it.
But
$1 million.
Yeah.
We talking about $1 million. Like AI said, we talking about practice. We talking about $1 million.
We talking about $1 million, right?
In they realm of entertainment, that's nothing really. $1 million.
It's something for Jermaine Dupri, who owe back taxes, who restaurant got closed down, who I think may have had a property in foreclosure. That's a lot of money for JD.
What the church say? I don't give a fuck.
Right, and that's what JD said. I don't give a fuck.
$1 million really ain't nothing.
I mean, it really ain't that, but $1 million, when you have to sit there and write a check out to somebody,
if he still own all the publishing, because I heard he was at one point they were trying to
trying to seize the publishing, right? So
I don't know if they really got
it. That's gonna be a whole nother battle that man gonna have to fight through.
That was a year ago though, man.
Right?
I don't know if they really took it though.
Right? We never really heard anything else about that, but I'm sure they done seized some of his assets.
Man, we take the
because JD owed a lot of money. He owed a lot of people a lot of money.
That's a business. That's a business.
And for JD to be having financial problems, why he always like on his Global 14 website and stuff? He always be talking about expensive things. You know what I'm saying? Like he has a fondness for.
He still got the taste.
Designer stuff. You know what I mean? He always has some exclusive jet on there, or some exclusive piece of luggage, or something crazy on the website.
But his taste ain't left his mouth though. You know that expensive taste ain't left his, probably left his pockets, but he ain't left his mouth.
Well, ain't much left that mouth because he ain't never get them teeth fit. Now that's what he should have spent that.
Done, cheat. All I like is them jazz good. Damn, I think them jazz good got all the money.
Somebody got. Who got the money?
Who got the check?
Who got the check?
JD, tell us who got the check.
JD. And I think JD is a cool person, but JD, I can tell you when he be in the news, man.
He's not a person that can handle money right.
At all.
Make great music.
And he ain't gonna be able to help out the Brat, the Brat.
$5 million.
The girl, she owed a good $64 million. 6.4 million
for all her damages to her face and her nerve, the arteries, and
you can't be hitting people with them big ass heavy
balls. The girl with the Remy ball, and you messed that girl up for life, Dupri. She can't model no more. She had to stop being a cheerleader. You just killed it for that girl dream.
And Brat ain't got it.
But it ain't funny. But the Brat did a live little interview for TMZ, like right when that news broke.
Right.
And she said, hell, she gonna have to wait in line with everybody else, and she everybody else.
I'm pretty sure she ain't got it. You could just
them 3 years in jail. Yeah, all her access was
bankrupt.
But yeah, that's what people say. She probably gonna end up filing bankruptcy. That's gonna be her only choice.
Only people look like they came out so damn good is Candy and Tiny.
Right, and that's when they dipped and they signed their name. They started writing their own.
Even Bow Wow ain't come out good.
Well, see, Bow Wow being taught by his father, JD.
Hey, man.
His adopted father.
That's bad.
So, when your parents don't know that.
Wow, that's bad. That's bad. But
I don't know, but y'all
pray for JD.
Pray for JD. Pray for anybody, celebrity in the news who has had millions and opportunities and just don't know what to do with their money.
Like the guy on Friday, the a year ago, you had $1 million. You could have been in the living it up. Now you down here with me at the barbecue pit. That's a bad situation. When you have opportunities and you squander it like they do it,
or you hire people who squander it. I mean, sometimes that happen. Good, like with the Rihanna situation, she hired her accountants to do a job and they didn't do the job. So I mean, that happens every so often. But still,
he was at the top.
JD was at the top. I don't know. He better hope. He keeps saying new music coming, new music. He better hope this Mariah Carey jump off. She need to sell at least about 2-3 million.
Which is not.
Cause he's executive producing her album.
Which is not. It's a rap on.
And whoever else he working with, he better keep on.
Don Drill.
He better keep on booking up his studio with MMG and whoever else.
Oh, he was so happy when he had them up there.
Yes, JD snapping pictures of Rick Ross and
my studio jumping hard. Okay, JD, too much. I'm sorry, JD.
JD, we done gave you too much time.
You go to ATS, so you know this the home base.
You know how we like the John.
Right. You still cool.
Give it up to JD. Anyway, somebody else in the music, Matthew Knowles and Ms.B. And Alexandria Wright, I believe is her last name. She's suing Matthew Knowles for $32,000 in back child support.
An angry groupie.
She done went to the news and basically told them that, she's not trying to, Beyonce and Jay-Z and them don't really have nothing to do with this. But, it was suggested earlier on that that they allowed Beyonce and Jay-Z take the boy in to raise them as their own, which was crazy to me. Like, why would you throw that out there? Why would you say that? You know what I mean? That means you really was trying to put their name in it to help your buzz, you know what I'm saying, boost up your story or whatever. But anyway, so this lady, she's still trying to get money from Matthew Knowles. Matthew Knowles, we don't know how much money you got left, buddy.
Right. Cause you don't.
Cause your cash cows done
left to don't sell
the mess.
Right. But this is another person that don't birth a child for the wrong reasons, and it does something to me. You birthed the child for knowing that, thinking that you gonna bank off of him, of the baby coming. Well, I got a baby by Matthew Knowles. You brought something in the world. You should be, CPR, Child Protection Service should be on your ass. You wrong. You wrong, you bad mother. I'm on my soapbox.
A mess. I'm over here read. I didn't see that. I'm gonna have to go back online and look at that 50 Cent and Angie Martinez.
That's with what's his name?
50.
Angie Martinez interviewed
50.
No.
No, she interviewed Steve Stoute.
Right, Stoute was like, as far as like a brand.
Okay,
he really made no music, which was true. Which 50 went.
See, his branding genius passed away.
It's over. He don't miss his boat.
Right.
You know, all that beefing and all that foolishness he had going on.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap for you, 50. You know, you don't got shot 5 times.
But the dude was helping him stay in the game, though. The one that died, the one that committed suicide.
He was helping 50?
Yeah, that was 50's manager.
Oh, you talking about what's the brother's name? I thought you were talking about the guy from down
No, I forgot his name. But y'all know who we talking about.
50's old manager. But wait a minute, 50 bailed him out. 50 gave him $1 million. He was hurting on some money.
I mean, yeah, but he still was helped 50
right, for us
ink them right deals though.
Right. But you know, 50.
But Steve Stoute saying his brand just kind of, so that's why we see him arguing at him at the game.
Mm-hmm. He's going back, but those who are ready to play.
Yeah, that music till 50. You better just put your money behind somebody.
You better go get some acting in.
Yeah, it's a rap, and just do some businesses. Be a private investor.
Your best artist that you had, you used and abused, Young Buck. That was his best artist. Nobody want to admit it.
Yeah, I mean, at the time, yeah.
And for real, Young Buck still put out nice music. And I listen to some of the Young Buck.
He might have would have had a little bit longevity than any of the other ones.
Being that he's associated with the sound.
Tony Yayo.
Nah.
And I think they was saying he was leaving them or something, leaving G-Unit, wasn't he?
No, that was the other one.
Lloyd Banks. Oh.
Then you want to argue with Game. Both of y'all emotional.
Right. People just got tired of his antics, I think. That's what...
It ran its course.
Yeah, it ran its course. I mean, who you gonna beef with now, 50? Come on now.
You know, you ain't no use you beefing.
Right. But anyway, shout out to the movies. Shout out to the Oscars that came on tonight. Shout out to the beautiful African African Lupita and Nyongo. I think that's how you pronounce her last name. She won Best Actress in a Supporting Role for her role in 12 Years a Slave. So, shout out to her.
Beautiful black woman.
She is the 7th black woman to ever win an Oscar. So shout out to 7 is a lucky number too. So shout out to you, Lupita. Beautiful. You talking about skin? Her skin just
black don't crack.
So her skin is just so flawless, dog.
Black don't crack.
I'm like, she ain't got a dent or nothing, a mole or nothing.
Black don't crack
on her skin.
I love it.
She is pretty, very pretty.
Yeah.
So shout out to her. We're taping, so we don't know who else won at this point.
It don't matter. Long as 12 Years a Slave was a success. Beautiful African princess.
Alright, so quick little business tip. We had an article that ran on the site this week called 5 Ways to Financially Prepare for the Worst. Meaning, a lot of us are reactive. We need to be proactive. So that means start planning ahead. Start planning for deaths. Start planning for if, you accidentally have an illness, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. Start planning for your child's future, for college. Don't wait till the 12th grade and you say, damn, I need to try to get up this money real quick because my child finna go to college next year.
Don't use all your sick leaves and FMLA leave
to try to think. Right, exactly. Start planning ahead. So we gave 5 ways to financially prepare for the worst. And like we stated, number 1 was, as far as your kids' college careers, keep a timeline of when your child will graduate from high school. Map out a yearly plan on how much you like to save towards their education. Start saving now and not tomorrow. Also, you may want to research and apply for college grants and other forms of financial assistance early on. Number 2, loss of a job. Be proactive. Always have your 6 to 12 months of emergency funds stashed away in a savings account. If you can. The amount should be based on, of course, your total monthly expenses. This will prepare you for any unfortunate layoffs or separations. If you are a small business owner,
Devise an escape plan or ways to keep your business afloat in case something happens to your business. Number 3, economic downfall. Think of ways to survive an economic shift. You know, a few years back with the whole mortgage downfall. The mortgage downfall and people getting into these bad loan deals, loan agreements. Economy, we saw that shoot. It went straight to the bottom. So always prepare for something like that. Even though you might not know when it will happen, normally no one knows. It's always a surprise. But think of ways to survive that if it does happen. Ask yourself, what jobs are you capable of doing that you'll be able to earn money if we happen to be in an economic crisis? So it could be something simple as cutting grass or, you know, just thinking of things that people will still need, you know what I mean? And try to apply for those type of jobs. Number 4 is as far as real estate and stock market changes. Of course, we know the stock markets, they fluctuate all the time. Real estate now is we're seeing a favorable shift in that area. But always prepare yourself. Create a secondary plan that will keep you afloat in case your investments take a huge dip. Number 5, other circumstances like divorce. You want to be proactive in that. Hey, you might think you might be with this girl or this man for the next 20 years. To death do y'all part. But hey, look at the divorce rate. That ain't so. Ain't nobody staying together forever no more. So always be proactive. Health scares and of course death. Write out a plan of action. Don't wait until your parents pass away or you get a divorce. Create a list of what ifs. What if this happened or what if that happened? These type of questions will help you pinpoint which income streams will serve as your monetary source. You know, just in case these life changes occur. Also on your list of what ifs, make sure you include like names and places and estimated costs. Like, say for instance, if you're planning for if you're being proactive and planning for your death, you know what I mean? Or planning for your parents' death. People buy plots early on, you know what I mean? I think we may have a plot over at, what's the cemetery across from Doug? I forgot the name of it. But I think that my mom has a plot there, you know what I mean? For whoever passes away or whatever. You can go ahead and purchase a plot. You can also go ahead and maybe create an account, saving up the money that it's going to cost to do a funeral. Because why? So many of us, we don't have life insurance. We don't be having money. We always be wanting people to give money, donate money when somebody pass away. Go ahead and put money to the side for that, though, to take care of a casket. You know what I mean? So just always be proactive. Those are the 5 things. Always be proactive. Never wait till the last minute. You never know when sudden changes are going to occur. So it's best to always be prepared. What else on the list?
That's good. Praise God. Prayer. Use prayer.
Yeah, always use prayer. Situation Sundays. We don't have a Situation Sunday today. Let me see. See if I got a PSA. Do I have a PSA?
Oh my Lord.
My only PSA is I don't know. I don't even feel it going. I'll wait till next week for my rant. Right. I'll wait till next week.
Be good and be safe.
Yeah, be good and be safe. We will holler at y'all next Sunday. I feel like something's going on next Sunday, but we'll holler at y'all next Sunday.
It's 12 o'clock. Set your time back.
Next Sunday.
Set your time up.
No, it's on the 9th. Daylight savings time is the 9th.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I saw somebody else say that last night. Was like, set your time back tomorrow. And then I looked on my phone and it said March 9th. Set your time up. So it's actually next Sunday is daylight savings time, and you set your clock back.
It's getting hotter. Get your body right.
Make sure you tell a friend, tell a family member to, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit us up on Stacks Mag at Instagram, Facebook, Tumblr, and holler at us. If you have any questions, we'll answer anything, just about anything. Email us at info@stacksmag.net. And until next week, we'll holla.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah.